with the Mount Zion Braves.
Mount Zion's a real good team. They have a little bit of everything. Good size along the line. They all shoot it pretty well. They all handle it pretty well. And they're a matchup problem for everyone in the conference, including ourselves. We're really going to have to play an air-free game. They're going to have to, on the road sometimes you don't play up to your potential. Maybe they can have one of those nights and we can hang around and sneak up and get them. But it'll take a great effort from us tonight.
Well, you've got a little momentum coming in with a good ball game with Martinsville the other night, a very good defensive effort, and that gives you a little springboard into tonight's game maybe.
Sure, that was a very important game for us. We needed to win to stop the 4-game slide, and we went up there, and I was really proud the way our kids were focused, and they approached the game probably mentally better than any game that they've played all year. That's a tough place to play. It's Little Cracker Jack Gym. I've coached in there, and I've seen some good teams come in there and get beat, and I was proud of our effort. We did some good things offensively, but more importantly, we really gave a great effort defensively every possession.
You're still working around some injury problem tonight, aren't you?
Sure.
Lowry's still out with the shoulder, and
Kirk's out, I think, for a good 2 weeks, and I'm not so sure we'll have him the rest of the season. He tore his, has a partial tear maybe in that rotator cuff, and he's a baseball player, and just hate to see him injured anymore where he cannot play baseball. So we're going to be without him. Whipke's coming back. I look for him to be playing some varsity basketball by next Thursday against Dietrich, and he's, JV, every game he's getting better and better, and we need him down the stretch.
Yeah, that foot's coming along a little better. I talked to his mother earlier this evening. She said it's improving all the time. You just don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, at practice he does a lot of shooting. Now he's been getting into drills a little more, and it's one of those things you just got to kind of baby it, and hopefully by the end he's going to be there for us.
How do you plan for a game tonight like Mount Zion? You know what you can do. Mount Zion's got a lot of size. So what kind of a game plan have you got going?
Well, we have to have we have to be real patient offensively. If we get in a run and gun, they have 3, possibly 4 kids getting looked at Division I. They're all underclassmen. I think there's going to be some college coaches here tonight. We just have to play a very, control the tempo and not let it get out of reach. I'll be using timeouts, trying to do everything that we can from the bench standpoint to keep it close. But, shot selection, and more importantly than that, when they do shoot the basketball, we just got to give them one shot. And with their size and their strength, that's going to be tough.
Really appreciate you taking some time before the ball game tonight. I know it's a big one and a lot of pressure on you guys. You're 9-9, I believe, even up on the season. So you're at a good point here. Some momentum to build here. Regional play's only a couple of weeks away.
I like the remaining part of our schedule. Of course, tonight's going to be a big test. But then we go to Newton, where the regional's at, and it's going to be nice to get up there and play. And then we'll turn around and play 2 weeks later up at Newton. That's an advantage. Then we have Onley, Dietrich, the makeup game next Thursday, Charleston at Charleston, and Effingham at home. And we could really go into the regional with some momentum, playing good basketball. I feel like we've really started climbing the ladder the last 4 or 5 games effort-wise, and some of the things we're improving on. So, and this is when you need to be playing your best basketball, not in December or early January. It's got to be late February, and hopefully we're going to get there.
Okay. Thanks, Coach, for spending some time with us, and good luck in tonight's ball game.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we'll be back with the tip-off.
Sam's, Jeff Bagley, and Bruce Curry. Sam's, that's kind of an interesting name with the 2 boys, obviously his son's playing. They're a young ball club. Yeah. No seniors on the roster at all. They go at the guard, Zach Berkey, number 13, a 5'11 sophomore, and Matt McCullum, number 20, a 6'3 junior. Forwards, Logan Glosser, number 22, a 6'5 sophomore, and Neil Plank, number 42, a 6'5 junior. And in the middle, Jake Sams, number 34, a 6'8 junior. 3 juniors, 2 sophomores line up at 6'8", 6'5", 6'5", 6'3", and 5'11". And you heard Coach Gillespie say that there's probably some coaches in attendance tonight.
Well, I've been looking and I haven't seen it yet, but that doesn't mean anything. Like to catch one.
Yeah. Robinson with Lowry not on the bench tonight, and there he is. Yeah, he is. He's there in street clothes. Go with guards Jeff McKeegan, number 11. Number 5, a 5'8" junior, and Tyson Schnitker tonight, number 31, a freshman, 5'10" freshman. Forwards Justin Hardrick, number 33, 6'1" junior. Nick Brooks, number 44, 6'3", freshman. And Brandon Hardiman in the middle, number 4, 6'3", junior. 3 juniors, 2 freshmen tonight, 6'3", 6'3", 6'1", 5'10", 5'8". Maroons 9-9 after the win the other night, and 1-5 in the conference. And a pretty tough schedule between now and regional tournament, another 4 or 5 ball games or so. But they're getting better.
Well, they are, and as we talked before the ball game tonight, good defensive effort up in Martinsville the other night. They're going to have the work cut out for them tonight with a big ball club of Mount Zion. We're going to have Jake Sams at 6'8" in the center circle with Nick Brooks, who we list at 6'3". We're ready to go, and the tip by Brooks went to Snitka, and the Maroons control the possession as we start the ball game.
3 officials tonight: Bill Frakes from Vandalia, Keith Van Sack from Flinen, Tom Cosat from Mattoon.
Well, they pulled the ball out with Brooks out here on top of the key. They, as we talked before the ball game, Coach Gillespie said that they're going to try to play a pretty deliberate and very patient offensive ball game tonight. Mount Zion in a man-to-man, and the Maroons spread the floor. We may see a Dean Smith 4-corner offense here tonight for a while. Hardiman with the ball works inside, and the ball is tipped away and stolen by Mount Zion, so now we'll go the other way. Check it out. Almost taken away by McKeegan.
Maroons open in a man.
On the drive is Plank, puts up the shot, won't go. McKeegan's there with a rebound. Weak side rebound, good position. Scoreless as we're underway. Each team's had a chance and nothing's happened yet. Maroons very patient. Brandon Hardiman with the ball out front. The Braves in a man-to-man. Good defensive effort there by the Braves. And Brooks pulls it out on top. No score in the ball game. McKeegan. Hartrick goes inside to Brandon Hardiman, kicks it back out. There's Snitker with a shot, and he scores. Maroons draw first blood, 2-0. We played about a minute and a half before any score.
Brandon took the spin to the weak side, and there was a guy right there in his face.
Plank with the ball back out front, off the top of the circle. The shot's no good, into the hands of Sams. He takes it underneath, puts it up, won't go. Tipped around, Sams has got it, tries again, won't go. Now one more time, and we got a foul called underneath on the rebound and the shot. Jake Sams will go to the line, it looks like. Who got it, Nick?
No, I believe it was Jeff McKeegan.
It is.
Number 5, his first, team first.
And it was on a rebound, so it's out of bounds underneath the Braves basket. And he got mugged. That's Matt McCollum, and he will go to the line.
That was Tyson Schnitker with the foul. His first. McCollum at the line for 2.
2-0 ball game here. Maroons lead it right now. 2-1 with McCollum at the line, shooting 2 foul shots. And he got them both, so we're tied at 2. Now the Braves show a little pressure. Across the line, the Maroons have it. Hardiman's got it, knocked away from him out of bounds, and it's given to the Braves. It was knocked away from Hardiman. He thought that he was not the last to touch it, but the official standing right there gives it to Mount Zion. So the turnover gives it back to the Braves. We're tied at 2. Plank works out front, gives to Sams. Beg your pardon, that's McCollum. Plank again with the ball. Sams and Hardiman are going underneath hard. Somebody's going to get called here in a minute. No basket. The foul's going to be on Hardiman. And Sams and Hardiman. Brandon's got his hands full with a 6'8" Jake Sams under there. And he had a handful of shirt there for a little while, and I think that's what got him caught.
The whistle was blown just as the shot was released. I'm surprised they didn't count it.
You and me both. I thought it would be counted. Taken away by Nick Brooks. Nice defensive effort. Maroons will go back with the ball now. Still tied at 2. Nick, passing lane cut off. McCollum drives all the way. We've got a foul called on the floor back here.
That's Tyson Snitker's second.
Coach Gillespie calls a timeout, and it's going to be a full timeout, I believe. Well, the Birth Center at Crawford Memorial Hospital is offering educational opportunities in February and March free for those delivering at CMH. The February class is everything you need to know about breastfeeding on Wednesday, February 9th. March classes for new parents or those needing a refresher will meet 3 consecutive Wednesdays beginning March 8th and cover breathing, labor and delivery, and well baby care. All classes will meet at 6:30 p.m. in the CMH VC Van Tassel room number 1. To pre-register, call 618-546-1234. Extension BABY, that's 2229. The Birth Center at Crawford Memorial Hospital and Health Services, where families experience small miracles. Well, we're back at it again with the Braves out of bounds on that foul. We're still tied at 2. We've played about 3 minutes. McCollum handles the ball against Snitker. Hardiman picks him up. We go to the corner. Out of the corner is Plank for a 3. Comes up short.
McCollum with the rebound.
Nice job by McCollum as he followed up on that, took it off the glass, and scored 4-2 Mount Zion. McKeegan across to Snitker, into Hartrick. Brandon Hardiman got the score. Nice job of ball movement by the Maroons that time. We're tied at 4. Look out, here come the Braves. They're down in a hurry. Sams puts one up inside the circle. That's 2. 6-4 Braves. McKeegan double teamed into Hartrick. Hartrick from 10 feet. Got the roll. Justin Hartrick ties it up with the basket. 6 all. Berkey brings it down against McKeegan. Gives to Sams. He's staying outside on the circle. McCollum in the lane. Short jumper. Doesn't get the roll. Tipped around. Who's got him?
That's 42. Lost the name.
Berkey. Eight, 6 Braves. Double teamed is McKeegan. Gets it to Hartrick. Justin inside to Hardiman. Underneath has it knocked away by McCollum. Braves play good defense. They're a good ball club, as you can well tell with the record they've got. 17-2 and undefeated in the conference. McKeegan has it out front, guarded by Zach Berkey. Hartrick in the corner. Double dribbles called, and we've got number 22, Logan Glosser, in the ball game. He must come in on that timeout. I didn't catch him. And I'm not sure who went out, unless it was Plank. 42. Nope, he's still in there. We'll have to figure it out. McCollum handles the ball out front. Down in the corner, that's Plank with it on the wing. Takes it to the lane, kicks it back outside, and traveling call. The turnover gives it back to the Maroons. It's 8-6. Mount Zion Braves by 2 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. McKeegan works against Berkey. Behind the back into the lane. Nice dish to Brandon Hardiman, but Jeff was fouled. That's one of those touch fouls. I'd rather have the pass in the basket on that one. Maroons get it out of bounds now. Snicker will bring it in to Hartrick. Justin in the corner goes to Brandon Hardiman, and the traveling call as he tried to spin, lost his balance, and took a step.
They're flying to him on the weak side whenever he gets the ball. So.
Berkey brings it down against McKeegan. Hartrick picks him up out on the wing, and there's Plank with it now. Nick Brooks comes out to meet him. Look at him go inside there. Jake Sams missed the shot. Hartrick there for the rebound. Well, Brooks and Hardiman double-teamed Sams. He couldn't get a good shot away and missed it as a result. We'll credit the miss with pressure. Brandon Hardiman goes for three. Comes off the backboard, not a good shot. Nick Brooks on the turnaround, got it. We're tied at 8. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. McCollum inside, back out to Sams from two-point range, right inside the circle. Jake Sams likes to range around outside on that perimeter, and he can shoot the ball. That's 2 from out there he's got.
Looks pretty comfortable.
10-8. Braves lead it by 2 with 1:38 to go here in the first quarter. Brooks lobs it into Hardiman. Nice pass, and he's fouled. It'll be out of bounds to the Maroons. Jason Young checks in the ball game for the Maroons. And Tyson Snicker comes out. Out to Jason. Now to McKeegan. Brooks with it. Sams comes out to meet him. Now McKeegan with it. Jeff works against Berkey. Got crowded out there in the middle and gives it back to Hartrick. A minute to go here in the quarter. 10-8. Mount Zion leads by 2. Hartrick with the ball. Into Hardiman. Hardiman a turnaround. 15-footer. Got it. We're tied at 10.
Good job. Gave him a little different look that time.
McCollum, guarded by Young, gives it up to Glosser.
He got it.
Glosser, that's a 3. They gave him a 3. Glosser's 3 makes it 13-10 Mount Zion. About a half a minute to go in the quarter. Maroons a hole for the last shot. McKeegan handles the ball out front, slips and falls, tips it over to Hartrick. Back to Jeff. We're at 15 seconds. McKeegan, we're at 10. Got to run the offense here. Tries to penetrate, gets it back out to Hartrick. Justin will go for 3. Got it. Well, he had to take a look out. Threw that at the principal, right back on the court. We've played a quarter and we're tied at 13. And that's a good first quarter for the Maroons. There were a lot of mistakes made by both sides in that. However, the turnover rate wasn't too high, was it?
5-2.
Give him that. First Robinson Savings Bank's happy to be sponsoring tonight's ball game. They've got locations in Robinson, Oblong, and Palestine, and they've been serving Crawford County since 1883. That's 117 years of meeting the financial needs of our area. Don't forget the best deal in tires in town is Marathon Tire, Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, Goodyear Tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main Street in Robinson, your complete car care center. This time of year, it's tax time and tax filing season. The Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax regulations and sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns and financial reports in a professional, timely manner. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team. Well, we're going to play quarter number 2 here. It's going to be Mount Zion ball. We're tied at 13. Hartrick, Nick Brooks, Jason Young, Hardiman, and Jeff McKeegan on the floor for the Maroons. That's McCollum. Handles it for the Braves. Goes inside. Back to the corner is Plank. Goes for 3. What do we got? An official timeout. Not sure. We're ready to go. Anyway, 16-13 now. Braves by 3 on that three-pointer by Plank. And we've got Yelovich in the ball game here at the second quarter for the Mount Zion Braves, number 32. Have to look around and see who's missing. Hardiman, guarded by Sams, gives about 3 fakes, can't get it off the glass. Rebound picked out of there by Yelovich, as they had Brandon pretty well covered up. Shot.
McCollum for 3.
That's Glosser. They give him 3.
Yep.
19-13. The 2 threes now have put the Maroons down by 6. And the foul's going to be called against McCollum, I believe, as Jason Young tried to make a move and tripped over McCollum's foot. Here comes Snitker back in the ball game for Young. Only the 3rd team foul for the Braves. Pass from McKeegan, tried to go in a crowd, but he steals it back. Oh, nice bounce pass to Brandon Hardiman. Well, the first one wasn't so good. The second one was a dandy. 19-15.
Carry the ball. You remember seeing that being called anytime this year?
I've never seen that. That was McCollum. 19-15, a 4-point lead by the Braves here. Maroons have the ball under their own basket on that turnover by the Braves. Snitker back in the ball game, gets it into Hartrick. Justin, Tyson Snitker for 3. Won't get the roll. Rebound is Sams. And he gives it over to McCollum, who will bring it down. Tyson will pick him up. Give him a little pressure. Good job. Here's Plank with it on the wing. Cross courts it to Glosser. Glosser for 3. Won't go. Rebound tipped out to Snitker. And the Maroons got it back. 19-15. Maroons trail by 4. Nick Brooks holds it out front. And the Maroons just slow it down. And Hartrick's got it now, Nick. Braves come out to meet him a little. Brooks kicks it over. Whoops. Has it knocked away. Good defense again by the Braves. Glosser hands it off the middle, and Jeff McKeegan steps in front of it and steals the pass. Well, both teams playing good defense. McKeegan goes to the lane, back to Snitker. Snitker again with it out front, and Brandon Hardiman holds it. Back to Brandon. He thought about it. Little jump shot, no good. Nick Brooks underneath. Can't get it to go. Rebound one more time. Tips it out to Hartrick. Justin puts it up. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Braves, Yelovich. And here they come with it. Cut off by Snitker. Turn around. Stolen by Brooks. And McCollum ought to be called for the foul. He came down, tried to drive underneath the basket, got too deep and had to give it up. Brooks come out of there with it, and McCollum wind up fouling him. Jason Young checks back in the ballgame for for Jeff McKeegan.
Berkey in for McCollum. That was second foul on McCollum. 4th team foul. Both teams with 14 fouls.
Snitker handles the ball for the Maroons. Goes into Hardiman. Boy, they got him cut off. Brandon puts up a good shot from about 18 feet. Had to get a high arch on it. 19-17. Braves lead by 2. Yelovich with the ball out front. Now Berkey. Inside to Sams. Jake puts it off the glass. Missed the shot. Loose ball. Playing volleyball with it. Who got it? Boy, I tell you what, The Braves can't get it to fall, and we got a foul or a turnover.
Must have stepped on the baseline, I guess.
The Braves had about 4 shots at it underneath and couldn't get it to fall. The Maroons didn't give up, kept fighting for it, and finally got the ball back. They trail by 2. Nick Brooks puts one up from 18. Got it. Now we're tied at 19. Got a timeout call by the Mount Zion Braves. We're tied up here in the second quarter, 19-all with 4:20 to go in the half. Well, we'd like to remind you the Real King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated. Mount Zion ball, and that's Zach Berkey brings it up. Snitker's got him. Look out, somebody's going to set a screen here on you. Plank with it on the wing, back to Berkey. Sams and Jason Young go out in the middle. There's a mismatch.
Let's change around a little bit. There's a turnover. Snitker got the steal.
Takes it under all the way, doesn't get the shot. Good hustle by Tyson, couldn't get it to fall. That's Tom Drocher in the ball game for the Braves. Sam's all the way under, missed a shot. Partially blocked, I think, by Brooks as he went up. Got a handle. I tell you, Sam's can't get it to fall underneath, can he? His shots have been from outside. Who got the foul? Sits down. So the Maroons now will have Young and McKeegan out front. Hartrick, Brooks, and Hardiman down underneath. There's Sam. Oh, nice job. Nick Brooks blocked the shot. Whoops, look out, Nick. Take it easy. Shot comes up short. Justin Hartrick. Good position and ripped that rebound down. We're tied at 19. 3:23 to go in a half, and the Maroons are playing a heck of a ball game. They hold the ball. Coach Gillespie comes out and says, take your time.
Mount Zion apparently has seen this before. Their game against Edwardsville was like 38-36.
Yeah, it was. Slow ball game. 2-point ball game.
I don't know who was holding, but it sure slowed it down.
Well, they don't care. We're tied at 19. I could do a commercial in here, couldn't I? Brooks and McKeegan.
You cannot go to the concession stand, Jim.
Oh. Well, I got time. Mount Zion content to let the Maroons hold the ball here as time ticks off. About 2:35 to go here in the half. Tied at 19. I think the Braves, everybody's getting a rest here. The Braves, I think, thought they could take off and grab a big lead and run with it, and the Maroons have held them down.
Now, the pace of this game has to be in the Maroon favor.
Definitely. The Braves, with their size, have not been able to do the damage underneath that looked apparent that they could, and most of their scoring's been from outside.
I've got them leading and rebounding 11-7, but that may not tell the story.
No, but offensively, they've got several rebounds down here and haven't been able to put it back. Nick Brooks has blocked 2 shots. One, I give him credit for a partially blocked shot from Sams, then one he just actually knocked out of the air. We're at 1:35 to go in the half. And Maroons content to hold it. Been a long time since we've seen a game like this, and nobody wants to move it.
I didn't know anybody did this anymore.
No, it's...
used to see it occasionally.
We'll probably see an article in the paper tomorrow about putting the shot clock in high school basketball now, won't we? But either the Maroons are playing it smart, and this is what Coach Gillespie talked about before the ball game. He says, we're going to slow it down, play a deliberate offense. That's the only chance we've got. And so far, they've done it very well. We're under a minute to go here in the half. Gillespie comes out, says, okay, let's start running the offense. 48 seconds. And Stewart from Mount Zion steps out, gives his team some instructions. And Nick Brooks content to hold it.
I don't remember. Did he dribble?
I haven't the slightest idea.
I wonder if he remembers.
I don't think anybody remembers for sure. 25 seconds. Oh, he caught Hardiman asleep. Now we're ready. 15. Nick with the ball out front. Now McKeegan with it. Braves come out to meet him. Knocked away. Look out. He tried to dunk it. Time runs out, and we're tied at halftime. And I'll tell you what, who was it that tried to put the two-hand dunk down?
That was Plank.
Plank tried it, and I'll tell you what, the coach is going to talk to him. He met him at center court. They could have had the lead. Remember that super sectional that let Larksville back in the ball game when the kid tried to dunk the ball? I think it was Vandalia. Blew the dunk and turned the game completely around. That goes back a while, doesn't it? Well,
I was 12.
You could have been. You drove. Robinson Ford Chrysler's got a full line of Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Dodge, and Chrysler Plymouth products. You don't need a 911 sale to get a sale price from Robinson Ford Chrysler right here in Robinson. And the restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson's open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner, Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion, E.M. Kohler, Post 69 in Robinson. Well, your heart will flip this Valentine's Day with this special offer from Nokia, the 282 portable phone from Cellular One on the east side of the square in Robinson. You'll get 1 month free access and 2 months of double minutes, 3 months of free nickel nights and weekends. Certain restrictions apply. Other phone models and plans are also available, so stop in and take advantage of this special offer at Cellular One on the east side of the square in Robinson. Tonight's ball game is brought to you in part by the First Robinson Savings Bank with locations in Robinson, Oblong, and Palestine, and they've been serving Crawford County since 1883. 117 years of meeting the financial needs of our area. Well, tax filing time again, and the Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax regulations, sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns and financial reports in a professional, timely manner. So put Kemper CPA Group on your team. And don't forget, for the best deal in tires, you got Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin's, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. You done?
Yeah.
Well, go for it. Do them totals, man. Couldn't do too much.
Only had 19 points, and I had a mistake. I couldn't find a shorter point. 19-19. Who would have thunk it? It boggles imagination.
Yes, it does.
Leading scorer for Mount Zion, Logan Glosser with 6 points, both of those in three-point range. 2 points for Zach Berkey. Matt McCullum with 4. 4 points for Jake Sams, and Neil Plank with 3 at the three-point range. 3 threes, 2 by Glosser, 1 by Plank, 2 for 2 from the line. Committed 4 fouls, 2 on Matt McCullum, 1 each on Zach Berkey and Logan Glosser. Leading scorer for Robinson with 8 points, Brandon Hardiman. 2 points for Tyson Schnitker, Justin Hartrick with 5, and Nick Brooks with 4. 1 3-point basket, that by Justin Hartrick. Did not go to the line in the first half. Committed 5 fouls, 3 on Schnitker, 1 each on McKeegan and Hardiman. Rebounding at Mount Zion up 12-8. Turnovers, I have them with 8 apiece, so it's 19-19.
Well, I'll tell you what, that 19-19 got tied with 4:23 on the clock, and we played the rest of the half with no score.
Well, it was 13-13 in the first quarter.
That's right. And so not a lot of scoring. Don't forget that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters. At Rural King, you'll find clothing for the family, blue jeans by Riders, Wrangler, Carhartt, Dickie, plus a large selection of camouflage clothing. Insulated boots, there's a whole lot more out of Rural King Supply. Located on Route 33, east of Robinson. Valentine's Day coming up. There's a big dance down at the VFW on Saturday night, February the 12th, at the VFW Post 4549 in Robinson. The dance will be from 8:30 to 11:30. Music by the Aristocrats. That's at the VFW Post 4549 in Robinson. This Saturday, it is this Saturday night. Next Saturday night, February the 12th. Valentine's Day dance, VFW 4549. We'll be back with the second half here in just a little bit. Don't go away. Tied at 19 here at halftime. At the Robinson Ford Chrysler, their award-winning service department treats you just like family. Once you purchase a car, you become part of that family, and they'll take care of you with their award-winning service department. That's at Robinson Ford Chrysler here in Robinson. $19-all. We've played a half, and Robinson has played their ball game, and they have forced Mount Zion to play their game also. They were tied at 19 with 4:23 to go in the half, and that's where it remained as the Maroons held the ball, tried to run the offense with just a few seconds to go. Mount Zion managed to make a steal, came down the court, couldn't convert the points. Robinson got a rebound, time ran out, and we stayed at 19 points.
And they got there with only one person in foul trouble, Tyson Snitka with 3. And I think Coach Gillespie only used one timeout, so he still got 4 to go. He mentioned that earlier in the interview, that he'd use timeout, try to control the tempo, and he didn't have to.
Yeah, which this second half now is going to be critical on the timeouts, I'm sure. Mount Zion's going to come back, and we'll see how if they make any changes to handle this second half. Don't forget the restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson's open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner, Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion, EM Kohler Post 69 in Robinson. It's going to be Maroons ball as we start the second half. Justin Hartig will bring it in. Snitker, McKeegan, Brooks, and Hardiman on the floor for the Maroons. And that's Tyson Snitker with it. Gets it to Nick Brooks, and Nick brings it back outside. Jake Sams comes with him. Nick back to the corner. There's Snitker with a shot. Won't go. Rebound is Mount Zion. Glosser down court in a hurry. McCollum. Baseline back out front. Shot short by Glosser. And stepped on the baseline. That was Mr. Plank. Plank's not had a good evening, has he? Scored a couple of points and then missed that dunk right at the end of the half.
Had 1-3 from the corner.
McKeegan brings it down against Berkey. Jeff still got it, gives it back to Nick Brooks. Look out. Hardiman from the corner. Now they can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled down by Glosser. They're down in a hurry. That's Berkey with it. Look out. Plank. And look at the elbows thrown in there by Sams. Justin Hartrick's drawn Jake Sams. He comes out to meet him. Plank from outside. That won't go. Tipped around into the hands, Jeff McKeegan.
Plank's got a strange shot. When he goes in the air, he goes sideways. He doesn't come back down where he started.
We're still tied at 19. McKeegan. Berkey on him. McKeegan has a lane to the basket. Got the shot and rolled it in. Big bucket. Berkey with the ball, and he almost palmed it, I thought.
Twice.
Glosser back to Berkey. Inside, ball's tipped away, and foul called, and then Jake Sams.
Got it on Sams, I guess.
Jake Sams.
Pushed off to clear himself out, I guess.
21-19, Maroons lead it by 2. I think the Braves a little rattled. Coach Stewart is talking to the official down there, trying to get some of this momentum back a little bit. McKeegan to Hartrick in the corner. Back out to Snitker and back to Jeff. Berkey comes out on him. Jeff gets it back to Nick Brooks. Now McKeegan. Brooks. Nick drives inside, puts up the shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Plank. Not a good shot, he kind of lost control. Braves down in a hurry. Good drive by Matt McCollum.
Somebody flew at him down there. Nick flew at him when he started to go up, kind of sidestepped it.
Tied at 21.
Hardiman.
Ball back out. Who got it? Get it back. Partially blocked by Sams, knocked away, and a foul is going to be called on Nick Brooks. Almost. Sam's got the rebound. Nick knocked it away, but got a little bit of Jake with it. So we're still 21. We've got a timeout called by the Maroons. Short one. This portion of tonight's ball game is brought to you in part by Hershey Chocolate and the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Heath, Milk Duds, Sixlets, Paydays, and Whopper candies. Hershey Chocolate right here in Robinson. About to catch up on the bookwork here. Don't forget the First Robinson Savings Bank's happy to be sponsoring tonight's ball game with locations in Robinson, Oblong, and Palestine. They've been serving Crawford County since 1883, 117 years of meeting the financial needs of our area. Mount Zion ball. Maroons put the pressure on. Snitker picks up Berkey. Berkey gets it across the line. Almost knocked it away, almost traveled. Inside to Sams. Jake's cut off. And Snitker. Snitker. Oh, no. Man. 4 fouls on Tyson, and now that's one of those. I didn't see the foul.
I didn't either. I thought they were calling it down low.
Ball into Sam. Sam's turn around back out. Outside, that's McCollum for 3. 24-21. Jeff McKeegan, little short jumper, won't roll, ball loose underneath, and let's see who gets foul on, and I believe it's going to be McCollum of Mount Zion. So it'll be Maroons ball out underneath. Matt Yelovich gets ready to check back in the game for the Braves.
That's 3 fouls on McCollum.
And McCollum comes out with 3 fouls in. That gets him out there. Maroons ball under the basket. Jason Young will bring it in. Gives to Hartring. Justin. Back to Jason. To Hartring. They pull it out a little bit here. McKeegan with it. Berkey comes out to meet him, and now Hardiman outside. Pulls Plank with him, and Hartring in the corner to Young. Brooks and Sam's battling underneath for position. McKeegan out on the wing with Hartrick. Hartrick has the ball knocked away and almost loses it. Gets it back. 4 minutes to go in the quarter. 24-21 Braves into Hardiman. Brandon in trouble. Gets it back to Brooks. Nick puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound. Wow. It's going to be out of bounds to the Braves, and that was the only call made, and that's good. Under 4 minutes to go in the quarter.
That was strange.
I heard noises. Plank guarded by Brooks.
Interesting ball game.
Yeah, it is. Jason Young on Plank. Plank picks up an 18-footer. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound put back up and in. Yelovich on the rebound and the putback. 26-21. McKeegan across the line, guarded by Berkey. Now Young. Jason gets it to Hardiman. Brandon. Mount Zion plays a tight defense. Hardiman. Now Jeff McKeegan pulls it back out front. Braves going right after. Jeff got in trouble. Lost the ball. Yelovich takes it down. Back to Yelovich on the return. Doesn't get the shot. Puts it back up and in. Matt Yelovich stayed with it. Put it back. It's 28-21 now. As all of a sudden the Braves have jumped out to a 7-point lead. Jason Young drives, has to come back out. Mount Zion, good defensive ball club. And bench timeout, 22nd timeout called by the Maroons. He's going to use them up
Coach
now.
Gillespie had to do it to avoid the turnover.
For the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. Still there, Shy?
Yeah.
What, are you taking a nap? What is this?
I just had the mic over my head. I was just kind of listening to you, see if you still knew how to talk.
I don't. Oh, back in and it counts. Mount Zion slow back out on the court. And the Maroons got away with an easy one there, 28-23. Here goes Plank. Look out. Wake up, guys. He puts up the shot. No good. Hardiman there for the rebound. Gives to McKeegan. 5-point ball game, 28-23. Braves lead it with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Stolen away by Berkey. He rolled with it. Travel call. You can do that in football.
Yeah, but you still can't get up and run with it.
Hartrick gets it in to Jason Young. Remember the direction. Now McKeegan. Jeff drives back in the corner to Hartrick. Justin drops it into Hardiman. Has it knocked away. Picked up by Berkey. Braves play a good defense. Sams lobs it inside. Yelovich on the shot. Won't go. Young with the rebound. Maroons take it back. 1:30. 28-23. Braves by 5. In a heck of a ball game. Brandon Hardiman, little short jumper. No good. Nick Shaner. When did he come in the ball game on that last time out?
Last time out he came in real quick, Jim. Came in for Brooks.
Well, he made his presence known. He'll be at the line to shoot a pair of.
Berkey with a foul, his second. Third team foul and a half.
Nick, a pretty good free throw shooter. Hangs that one in there. 28-24. Nick Brooks waiting to come back in the ball game. Nick Shaner at the line. That one comes out in the hands of Hardiman. Turnaround underneath. Puts it up and in. Brandon Hardiman worked hard for it. 28-26. Berkey guarded by McKeegan. Easy, Jeff.
He's on the man. Oh.
McKeegan gets the foul, his second. Third team foul.
Well, that's another one of those calls I don't like.
Thing is,
not the call, it's the type of play. That's the problem.
The striped shirt, he didn't look down on the floor because the guard dribbled out of bounds on the line before the foul even occurred.
Berkey out on the wing, gives it back out to Plank. Plank gets a hold, drives, puts, partially blocked by Brooks. Up and in by Yelovich. 30-26. Brooks with about 3 block shots in this ball game now. Nick loses it across the line. It's over and back. The turnover's costly. 30-26 with 38 seconds to go. And Nick Shaner checks back in the game for Brandon Hardiman. Maroons trail by 4. McCollum handles the ball, guarded by McKeegan. To Sams down in the corner. Glosser back out front to McCollum. Now they're going to hold the ball. 15 seconds. McCollum, Sams, Glosser. Glosser in trouble, guarded by Hartrick. Plank almost loses the ball. We're at 5 seconds. Plank's going to drive in the lane. He got the drive, puts it up and in. Foul called, and then basket will count. 0.9 seconds on the clock. 32-36. 32-26, I'm sorry. 6-point lead by the Braves. And Neil Plank will be at the line for 1. Missed the shot. Tipped back up. No good. Time runs out. Well, we played 3 quarters. 32-26. At the end of 3. The Brotherhood of the Elks of Robinson Lodge, 1188 in the Elks Crippled Children's Program, is sponsoring a free children's orthopedic clinic on Monday, February the 7th at 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. in the East Patient Lobby at Crawford Memorial Hospital. Registration begins at 8 a.m. Orthopedic screenings will be done by Dr. Lane Lakin, orthopedic surgeon. Walk-ins are welcome. And for more information about Free Children's Orthopedic Clinic, call 1-800-272-0074. That's Crawford Memorial Hospital and Health Services, working toward a healthier tomorrow. Tax time again. Well, the Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax regulations, sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns and financial reports in a professional, timely manner. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team. Mount Zion Braves will have possession as we start the fourth quarter. McCollum works against McKeegan. Screen set by Yelovich. On the steal is Jeff McKeegan. Got the shot. 32-28, 4-point ball game. McCollum handles it out front. Screen by Sams. McCollum still with the ball. Now Sams got it. Jake needs some help. Gives to Plank. Hartrick guards him. Pass inside. And we've got a man down. It's Snitker. And she's going to be...
That's Tyson's fifth.
Well, he was guarding Yelovich, who's 6'3", and
Tyson Smith
at 5'10", and then he got rubbed off on Sams, who's 6'8". You can't call him much for that.
No, Tyson's a freshman. He's played a heck of a ball game out there. Tip up and in on the out-of-bounds play by Yelovich. That's 34-28.
Yelovich, a 6'3" sophomore, is coming in and giving 8 points off of the bench.
He came in the second quarter, and he's played a heck of a ball game. Into Brandon Hardiman. Plank's got him. Brandon would like to move inside. Back to Hartrick. Now Jeff McKeegan. Kicked out of bounds. Maroons will keep it. They've got it underneath their own basket. Jason Young will bring it in to McKeegan. Under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 34-28. Braves lead it by 6. Nick Brooks to Hardiman. Brandon puts up an 18-footer. Hard shot out. Justin Hartrick in the right place. McKeegan. Brooks with it. Lobs inside to Hardiman. Brandon lose. Oh, was he out of bounds?
Nope.
Mount Zion on the save that time, and they take it down in a hurry. McCollum handles it out front. Knocked away by McKeegan. It'll be, foul by McKeegan.
Third foul of McKeegan, 15 foul. Oh, board says 6. 1, 2, 3, that is 6. That's right.
Matt Yelovich will bring it in for the Braves. Gives to McCollum. Now Sams. Hartrick's got him. Plank. Glosser goes inside. We're back out front. They throw it away. Out of bounds, and the Maroons will get it right here. Right here. Zach Berkey checks back in the game for the Braves for Glosser. We've got 5:59 on the clock. 34-28, a 6-point ball game. Mount Zion Braves lead it. Maroons have played their slow delivered ball game, and they've done a good job with it. McKeegan has the ball stolen away. Plank, look out, dunk it now, Plank. McKeegan caught up with him, fouled on the shot, and Plank will go to the line to shoot two.
Fourth foul on Jeff McKeegan. 7th team foul.
Don't forget on Saturday night, on February 12th, the Valentine's Dance at the VFW 4549. They're from 8:30 to 11:30, music by the Aristocrats. That's Saturday night, February 12th at the VFW Post 45-49 in Robinson, the Valentine's Day dance. And Jason Young brings it across the line. He's double-teamed quickly down in the corner to Hartrick. Back to Brandon Hardiman, and good job.
Nice pass.
36-30.
Hartrick.
For 3, Matt McCollum. Justin Hartrick saying he pushed off for me when he took the pass. Jason Young brings it across. It's 39-30. That's the biggest lead in a long time for the Braves. Early first quarter. Hardiman with a turnaround. Won't go. Loose ball picked out of there by Berkey. Down to Plank. He thought about it. Took a couple of steps. Back out to Sam. Sam's on the line. 2-2. Make it 41-30 now. The Maroons call a timeout real quick. 41-30 with 4:50 to go in the ball game. We'd like to remind you that Real King supplies your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes, plus Northerner boots by Service and lacrosse insulated boots. That's all at Real King Supply, located on Route 33 east of Robinson. Don't forget, Robinson Ford Chrysler has a full lineup of Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Dodge, Chrysler, and Plymouth products. You don't need a 911 sale to get a sale price from Robinson Ford Chrysler right here in Robinson. The restaurant at the American Legion's open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner, Sundays for lunch. The American Legion, E.M. Kohler Post 69 in Robinson. And don't forget, Hershey Chocolate. Proud to be a part of Crawford County, pleased to support the students of the community. That's Hershey Chocolate right here in Robinson. 4:50 on the clock, 41-30. Mount Zion leads it by 11 here. Been a heck of a ball game.
Now Zion's pulled back in the zone the last couple of possessions. They've got the lead. They'll just let the Maroons hold it.
McKeegan with the ball. Hardiman in the corner. Back to McKeegan. Jeff will go for 3. Shots off the back. Oh, nice job, Jason Young. The ball went to the floor. Mount Zion standing there asleep. Young was right there to pick it up. Jason, another great defensive move. And knocked out of bounds by McCollum. Give credit to Jason Young, the official standing right there in front of him, says Robinson ball.
And
I think McKeegan...
And he flat blew it.
I think McKeegan was diving for it.
Jason Young's the last one that hit it.
Well, it'll look that way, but that's clear a long way from us. I don't want to take anything away from these guys. 41-32, an opportunity here. Jason, will that count for? Nope. Jason on his own rebound. Working hard, knocked away, out of bounds, Robinson ball. Jason's come out in a flurry here in this last couple minutes.
Hardiman for 3.
Out. Berkey with a rebound. Mount Zion Braves back in a hurry. Plank. Step out and get him. There you go. Berkey takes it to the corner. McKeegan with him. Back to Plank. Go get him, somebody. Plank's open for 3. Comes up short. Nick Brooks with a rebound. Here comes Brandon Hardiman. Got 2-on-1. Whoops. Look out. Got the shot. 41-34.
Coach Gillespie wanted to foul as well, but I'm afraid it would have gone the other way.
Yeah. That's a tough one. Now the fight underneath the basket, Justin Hartrick and Jake Sams, I think that's been going on all night.
Hartrick got the foul. That's his first 8th team foul. Sams will shoot.
Yeah. And they've been battling both ends.
Whoever has been guarding Sams has been getting into the game.
3:19 to go in the ball game. It's a 7-point lead for the Mount Zion Braves. Sams has got 1. First Robinson Savings Bank's happy to be sponsoring tonight's ball game with locations in Robinson, Oblong, and Palestine. They've been serving Crawford County since 1883, 117 years of meeting the financial needs of our area. Who came in?
22.
Glosser. Logan Glosser back in the ballgame for the Braves. Sam's got them both.
Now Zion 6 for 6 in the line.
Jason Young. McKeegan back to Jason. Looks for help. Back to Jeff. Hartrick in the corner. Nice move. Puts up the shot. Be there. Won't go. They're going to shoot 3, though.
That's going to be Plank's first foul.
Justin was trying to get the body English on it and couldn't quite get it to fall. But he'll be at the line for 3. Don't forget the best deal in tires is Marathon Tire. They've got Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson. Your complete car care center. There's one. He can do about 3 in a row. We'd be all right. Two of them. No problem. There's 2. There's 3. No sweat. 37 to Robinson. 43-37. A 6-point lead. That's 2 possessions for the Maroons. And Gillespie's trying to show how that foul occurred to the official. The official's not buying it.
First foul of Jason Young, 9th team foul.
This is one more, and they're in the super bonus.
Right. This is McCollum. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. That is the first quarter.
There's one. Make it 44-37, a 7-point ball game now. Got them both. 45. It's an 8-point game. McKeegan, Jason Young. Back to Jeff. Trying to get somebody open for a 3. Get a good look at it. Hardiman double teamed in a hurry. Back out to Young to McKeegan. Back to Jason. Back to Jeff. Jeff's got an open shot. Be there. Got it. Jeff McKeegan for 3. 45-40, 5-point ball game. 2:30 to go. Berkey. McCollum with it out front, now to Sam. Sam's drives the lane, has it stripped away by McKeegan. Jeff takes it down, puts up the shot and in. 45-42. Now who wants a timeout?
No,
with a foul on Jason Young.
Well, I was looking down. I thought it was the whistle, but to me was a natural timeout, so it was a foul, huh?
Maroons have 1 timeout left, I think. Here's McCollum. This will be 2. All of them will be 2 from now on.
Will be 2 from now on. And the Mount Zion Braves only have 14 fouls. Robinson with 10.
And they're 9 for 9 from the line.
Yelovich back in the game for Mount Zion. McCollum's got them both. Now we're back 47-42, a 5-point game. Full court pressure by the Braves. Berkey picks up McKeegan. Jason Young, Jeff, thought about it. Nick Brooks comes outside. McKeegan, he's thought about it again. Tries to drive. Late shot. Good defense by Mount Zion that time. Threw a shot off. McCollum gets it across the line to Berkey. They'll kill some time. 1:41 to go in the ball game. Maroons trail by 5. Been a heck of a game. Mount Zion Braves undefeated in conference play, 17-2 on the season. And the Maroons have stayed right with them.
White timeout. And that's all of them, I believe.
I think that's it. Minute 32 to go in the ball game. It's Mount Zion 47, the Robinson Maroons 42. Tax filing season again, and the Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax regulation, sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns and your financial reports in a professional, timely manner. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team. Well, it's been a good ball game. The Maroons, as Coach Gillespie said before the game, they're going to play a deliberate, slow game and try to make Mount Zion play their game. And they have. They've been pretty successful. They trail it by 5 here with a minute 32 to go. But they were tied at halftime at 19. Tied at the end of the first quarter. I think about a 6-point difference at the end of the third quarter, and it's 47-42 here. Matt McCollum at the line. He'll be shooting two. Well, I tell you.
Have they missed tonight, Dwayne?
No, they haven't. Oh, yes, they have. They missed one.
Yeah, one. Well, I suppose that's why they're 17-2. The difference is sure going to be at the free throw line any way you look at it tonight. Mount Zion with just 14 fouls here in the second half. Robinson with 11. Jason Young, 1:20 to go in the game. Got to get some points up, guys. 49-42. Young has stepped on the line. Well, the Braves will have it back. A minute 13 to go. Plank. Nick Brooks works on him. Plank loses the ball out of bounds. Maroons get it back. A minute 4 on the clock. They trail by 7. Need a big 3 here, quickly. McKeegan goes against Berkey. Jumper got it. There's 2, 49-44. 5-point game. We're under a minute. McCollum. Jason Young on him. Tries for the steal. McCollum takes it in the lane. Oh, the ball, and the turnover gives it back to the Maroons with 44 seconds on the clock.
I haven't seen that all year, and that makes twice tonight.
Twice tonight. 49-44. Maroons trail it by 5, and they've got it back. Need a basket quickly. To Jason Young. Loses a handle. Gets it back to Jeff McKeegan. Come on, guys. 35 seconds. Jeff puts up the shot. He's fouled. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
That's Berkey, his third. Only the 15th foul.
He can bring it within 3 here. Only the 15th foul. Jeff a little hard on the shot. 32.8 seconds on the clock. He's got one. Maroons trail now by 4. 49-44, 31 seconds. Brooks will be called for the foul, and Plank will go to the line.
I kind of like that matchup. Brooks seems to play better defense. Plank doesn't seem like he wants to dribble the ball too much up the court, and Brooks gets down low and really plays him tough.
What's Plank done from the line?
2 for the 3.
He's the one who missed one. Maybe he'll miss this one. Doesn't. Make it 50-45, a 5-point ball game. 29.8 seconds on the clock. Comes up short. Rebound bounced around into the hands of Nick Brooks. Nick brings it down. Plank on him. Back to Hartrick. McKeegan. Knocked away. McKeegan gets it back. Jeff to Brandon Hardiman. Double dribbled. Saw it coming. 15 seconds on the clock. The Maroons trail it by 5, and they missed a good chance right there. Sams will bring it in for Mount Zion. Full court pressure by the Maroons. And Mount Zion's forced to call a timeout here. No time off, 15 seconds. 5-point ball game. What would you have said this morning about this ball game? 5 points here with 15 seconds to go? No, I don't think so.
What would you have said?
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
I wouldn't say.
All right.
I'm not now.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to get my foot in my mouth.
Well, the Maroons they did the slow down. They did that slow down at half, or right before half, and they, Mount Zion opened it up to 9. They had a chance to cut it. Maroons had a chance to cut it down to 2. They just played hard defense and haven't given up. And that's what you got to do. I mean, they are playing.
They finally get it in.
Ooh.
And McKeegan called with a foul. He got just a little over a second off the clock.
And that's Jeff's 5th.
Yep.
Just played a heck of a game.
Yeah, they have.
The whole Maroon team has played a heck of a game tonight.
McCollum will be at the line. He'll be shooting 2. What's that? 12th team foul?
Dwayne, should we dare ask what the difference in the free throws are tonight?
You can, if you like.
Yeah, but you won't answer me, right?
I will soon.
McCollum's not missed tonight.
They're 12 for 13 in the fourth quarter.
52-45. Maroons bring it down in a hurry. Jason Young drives, got the basket off the glass and good.
Who was that, Young?
Jason Young. Time's going to run out here. Long pass down court. Hartrick almost got a hand on it. Game's over.
See ya.
52-47 final score. Mount Zion Braves win it, but boy, they worked their rear end off for it. 52-47, the final. Braves win, still undefeated in the conference, but the Maroons made them play their ball game and almost pulled it off. Don't forget, Rural King Supplies, your winter weather headquarters. At Rural King, you'll find clothing for the family. Blue jeans by Riders, Wrangler, Carhartt, and Dickey, plus a large selection of camouflage clothing, insulated boots, and a whole lot more. That's a Rural King Supply located on Route 33.